Hello, Assalamu alaikum, all viewers and dear students. Today I will start a new course for FS.c and third year and fourth years. Today our topic is statistics and their branches and the meaning of statistics we will discuss. Let's come, we start from the word statistics. The word statistic has been derived from two words. The one is Latin word and the other is Italian word. Italian words means has status or Italian word statistia. Both of these words means a combination of these words means a political state, or we can say that government. Now once again I repeat it, the word statistic has been derived from two words. The first one is Latin word means status, and another word we can say that it is derived from the Italian word means statistia. Both of these words means a combination of a political state or government. What is statistics? In statistics, first of all, we collect the data regarding the field of your interest in which field you are interested. For example, I am the examiner. I am interested in education department. Then I am taking needed information about education department. Similarly, any person who are interested in which field they are required according to their task. Now we are proceeding the meaning of these statistics. What is meaning of statistics? Nowadays statistics are used in three different meanings. The first one is in the singular sense. In the singular sense means that in this method it refers to the analysis, classification, interpretation of the data is called singular sense. And the singular sense means that just only one person are interested. From the word singulars is already declare this one, explore this one. We are interested just only in one item is called singular sense. So in this type of sense, we can say that any type of items, any type of data, any type of information we are required. So we are change, classification, analysis, and the final result is equal to interpretation of data. Now we are discussing the second point is plural sense. And the plural sense, this method we are refers to the aggregate of facts, and these facts we are expressed in some numerical forms with using for some specific purpose is called plural sense. And the third one is we are using throughout the word statistic. Statistic. If we remove from the word statistics, originally we remove this word s, so we get statistic and the plural of statistics. So it means that here any data, any information calculated from the sample data is called statistic. If we can write the definition of any data, any obtain any data calculated from the sample data is called statistic. Statistic is always a random variable which change from sample to samples. For example, we can say that x bar means a sample means, or we can say that average, or we can say that central of tendency. And also sample standard deviation. Sample standard deviation is denoted by capital S, or sample variance. Sample variance is denoted by capital S square. These are the example of statistics which we can represented by x bar, sample S, sample standard deviation S, and sample variance S squares. Now we are discussing here branches of statistics or types or branches of statistics. There are actually two branches of statistics. The first one is inferential statistics. And the second one is descriptive statistics. Inferential statistics means that to get information about the population parameter is called inferential statistics. In other words, we can say that deals with the methods of valid inferences about the population on the basis of sample data is called inferential statistics. And descriptive statistics deals with the method of drawing valid positions or decision from the in the form of classification, analysis, and interpretation of data is called descriptive statistics. These are the two branches of statistics. So, inferential statistics are further divided into two types. The first one is estimations, and the second one is testing of hypothesis. These are the branches of inferential statistics, which is further divided by estimation and testers of hypothesis. These two topics we will discuss in the next chapter, inshallah. Now we are taking the definition of statistics. Since statistics is a social science, It does not have its own definition, but everybody has defined it his own words. Statistic is play with figures. We play with figure is also called statistic. Statistics are probabilities, and we can also say that statistics are estimates. But a complete and whole definition of statistic, we can say that aggregate of facts affected to a more extent by multiplicity of causes numerically expressed in a numerator are estimated and placed in comparison for predetermined purposes called statistics. So we can say that statistic is the chance of occurrence is also called statistics. So we are proceeding for the important terms for statistics. These are required. So population. What is population? These are the terms. So we are discussed in statistics. What is population? In statistic, population refers to the sum, the whole possessing some materials which have some common characteristic in any field of study is known as called populations. For example, we can say that the whole blood is circulating in our body is called population. Population is generally denoted by its size as capital N. For example, we can say that 1, 2, 3 up to 100 population. There are 100 people, so that will be called populations. Similarly, another term is sample. What is sample? Sample is the representative part of the population, or we can say that it is the subset of the population is called sample. Sample means here, for example, it is denoted by small n, and this sample is selected from the whole population. So for example, n is selected 10, 15 up to 99. So these are the selection of the population. So this is the main difference about population and sample. We can say that population is the set of material which have some common characteristic, and any field of study is known as called population. I have given one of the general example. The whole blood circulating in our body is called population. Population is always denoted by some capital N, and sample is the representative part of the population, and it means that it is the subset of the population. For example, we can say that one of these of the populations. These are the populations, so it will be equal n. Now if we are some teeny drops are selected, so that will be called samples. That means that it is represented by n. Now the total population we are selected n from the population, so it is known as called sample. Sample is the subset of the population. So mathematically we can write this one. It means that sample size is the subset of the population, because we are always sample is selected from the population is called sample. Thank you very much once again.